yourself if you want. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my. So I be hella low key, but contrary to belief.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium. It's week 4 of the NFL Sports.
Really? Wow. Man, shit, it's raining like a mug here, man. I pray and hope everything work out, go well, man.
Taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storyline in the business. And nowadays,
yeah, but you know what part of that is, man? She just giving up shit.
The way the game is played,
you know,
with all your team's not going to benefit at all.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First look at the.
He does very well. He takes care of the football. Had 176 pass attempts to start his career without an interception. That's the most.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yeah, I did.
Drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
I was finna say, your ass ought to be used to it, shit. You know your ass was going down there anyway.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down.
Yeah, so y'all had a chance to see the kids?
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
And it's a surprise to see, huh?
Both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Prescott
really?
Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Dang.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Shit, I bet they was. Yeah.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Right.
Empty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover,
yeah, that's a ride, boy.
Out there, and he's got a nice first down there.
To say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up.
Nah, you know, I'm fucking home playing this goddamn game, fool.
And by the way, they were at the sideline thinking to themselves,
Yeah, you call them now taking the motherfucking shit.
17-yard line.
Shit. Taking the motherfucking shit. I'm like, shit. I call that nigga back.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second.
I know, bro.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
I hope so, man. I hope so, bro.
Just a short pickup.
Shit. Hey, get your ass out of there, fool.
It brings up second and goal.
Yeah.
All things considered, they have to feel
Hey.
pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they
Get
just
your ass out and lay down here. Shit, I don't play with him, boy. You know goddamn better.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott.
Shit, he
on
play.
second
He
and goal.
punks my wife. I don't play that shit with him.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's not
Yeah.
going to push his way forward. He's going to be
That
stuck.
nigga-
Third and goal at the 1. Driven
Yeah, I
down the
told him I'm
field
gonna get rid of this
nicely.
motherfucker, but I'm gonna make some puppies off of him first.
Shut up.
no doubt about it, because to make
Bruh,
but I'm just
this
wondering,
motherfucking dog for real bipolar.
is this 4-down territory?
Yeah. So my brother-in-law went and got him a puppy.
Tight ends are in.
You know, she
Goal from the 1. Here's Elliott.
she
That one going
about
nowhere from the
10
start.
weeks,
He's met in the backfield
almost 11 weeks, and
It's a loss of
a partner I work with, he got him a female as well, so she about 6-7 months now.
The heavy look come in from the offense.
Yeah, yeah. So I can mate him with his dog,
And heft, and able to really make
and
a big
shit,
time
we can
play
go
for
from
the
there. And
offense.
I just keep, if I want to keep me one, I give me one off of them litters and get rid of his ass.
This one just a chippy.
You know, I could get me a female from one of them, and then keep him, and then get me a male from the next litter, and then I can do my own thing then. Shit.
So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets
Yeah.
in, this being the preseason, but here they start with 3
Yeah,
points.
You know,
yeah.
that we'll actually see them anymore.
I
They
got
3
papers for
points
his
on the
ass,
board,
too.
One drive here in preseason in this game.
Yeah.
Baseball caps, NFL
That's
approved,
fucking
of
nut.
course, for everyone.
Huh?
And up to about
Yeah.
the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah.
The Cardinals making their way out, and it's
This
the
bitch,
number 1
let me tell you, bro, he retarded.
2019 Kyler Murray at the helm.
And what I
See, he'll
enjoy
growl at me
is
sometime when when he mad, he don't want to go in this kennel.
but with him as
Oh,
well,
he mad because I done put him in this kennel.
that the coaching
He
staff sees him
want to flex sometimes.
and he sees
He know he don't come his punk ass out of there.
Now, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny?
Oh nah, that motherfucker, I got control. That bitch, he know.
Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about
Nah, I don't let him out. Like if we have company or something, and he inside. He locked up in the kennel. I don't let him just run around when we have company like that.
And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be brought down
Boy, he'll
right
ever
around
try.
the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have
That's so
planned for this
sad.
and worked hard to make it happen.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Yeah.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What?
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Yes, indeed.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down.
All right, boy.
The third down conversion. He had 3 catches last week. That one, his third on this
Okay. I'll probably highlight it before then shit.
Before you actually play
All
the
right,
game, you
later.
visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Running from the shotgun with Drake. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He's brought down.
Oh shit! Hold on a second, bro.
Rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think
Hello?
the play gets made by the defensive front.
Hello?
Because if they can't get upfield,
You're not calling me with good news, huh?
Get low, almost get into a ball sometimes. Stack
Oh,
things
man.
up and make it difficult.
Really? Ah. Damn. It ain't good. Wow. I don't need a check. Damn.
For the runner to find a hole.
You still ain't talked to Willie either yet?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Drake. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
54-yard attempt. Zane Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3.
3-3.
These kickers now.
She put all that on Facebook?
Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you
Because I know she sent out a message earlier today, and all I read was a part about his condition hadn't changed. So I didn't read anything else.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Right.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he slips up
Oh, really?
45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
Damn, Margie.
The quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple.
I knew when you was calling me what the hell you was about to say.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get a 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
57, Mike, 57.
From the gun, Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Right.
It's a really big play for them, right?
Oh, boy.
Sniff it out and finish it off.
By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the 2nd quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
For this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot. Because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incomplete defense, stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he trapped,
none of them reached out.
Now Greg
You know,
Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, other than outside of that.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. He'll buy some time right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early in their career or even in college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Throwing on first down. Daniels got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I can't believe she put all that stuff on Facebook like that.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous.
She have kids?
Because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones,
yeah,
talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. On 1st and 10, Daniels. This to Jarwin. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Yeah, it does.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd and 2, Daniels looking for his running back. He's got him. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him.
All right, I'll give him a holler.
On 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL
I still say I don't think it's changed.
Seeing one really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not.
I don't think so.
Throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All right. You just texted it to me.
First down. Interior that one.
Okay.
Blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only they scouted the line of scrimmage,
I got Joe number.
They get upfield and hit moving targets.
All right, then.
Linebackers, defensive backs, they do a really good job helping out in the running game.
All right. Bye.
Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Phone just hot right now. My pool teammate I was telling you about, he's not doing good, man. They about to pull a plug on him tomorrow.
People worry about throwing the out route because
so she just called me to tell me that when you called.
An incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Yeah. I'm like, man, it's not good. Not good, bro.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost?
Unbelievable, bro.
That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Huh?
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
What do you think?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, I started playing on another team and everything, but this was before the pandemic. My Friday team, you know, but when I first started playing APA, I was playing with them. You know what I'm saying? And so we playing WPL and everything else, and now all of a sudden, you know, he gone, man. So, yeah.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
Who did that?
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard
Yes,
gain there.
indeed.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. And they're able to get this one across.
Oh, boy.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Huntley. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down.
I just can't believe this stuff, bro. You know, I know we all gotta go one day, but dang. You know, Mike probably,
This offense
you know,
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and
mid-40s.
10. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
You know. He was home. You know, I mean, I got him early. Tutoring was canceled due to the weather. So when I got off work, man, I went and got some gas and picked them up. And picked them up by 2:30. So they was letting them go due to the weather being bad, so they was releasing. I ain't had to wait till 3:15.
The Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right
that
back
weather
to
ain't no
even
joke.
before we start the
Sitting
second
there
half.
playing out there. I was glad when they said, you know, no tutoring today is canceled. I was like, shit, that's perfect.
Is on for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
All level now at 10 apiece
All
as
right,
the kicks
later.
away. That's fielded on the back line.
Thank you,
of the end
Jesus.
zone. Pollard elects to
I
keep
can
it
get
as
on
they
my
come
game
out to the
account.
25-yard line. And
Man,
now come the
man,
Cowboys. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On first down, Daniels sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. throwing on first down. Daniels. He gets it left side to Johnson this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Daniels. This one to Jarwin over the middle. 7 yards to pick up there.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the pickup. First down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Eluding the press. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
The keeper. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Arizona.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go. And then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game. And that promises to be a dandy. In our game, the starters are long gone, but still some intrigue to see guys trying to make a late roster push as we get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it here with Edmonds. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the carry, it's Edmonds. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Second and 11. Another carry now for Edmonds. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
A gain of 15.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Edmonds. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Parker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Pollard again. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in about right there. He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On first down, Pollard, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Pollard. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
First down, Cardinals.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They run it with Ward. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Dominic.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and inches. That's the end of
and as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run with Edmonds again. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Edmonds. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st and 10, Huntley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Number 86.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's Edmonds. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Edmonds. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play.
Stayed in the middle.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And it's caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
He dropped it.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
He would have cheated me, so.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On 2nd down now, it's Ward. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again on the ground, again it's Ward. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive spans 13 plays.
Get out.
And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. On 1st down, Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Tony Pollard.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Good job, Donnie.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Daniels. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Good job, team. Good job.
A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Throwing on first down. Daniels. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. The Cowboys on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Daniels. And that will be incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
On 4th down, Daniels. He's going to flip. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
You got that.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Daniels. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the...
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
The ball carrier.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huntley looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, they run with Edmonds. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, Huntley. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So that'll do it for us.
Good job.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke.
Coming on a strong preseason, a good record a year ago. How far can this team go this season?
The asylum was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up yet. The parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted rubber band. Do you take from the rich and the poor and us? Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drink out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when they peep us. Use us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive again before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes to the stage. Way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
She back got me.
Hit one and be so you gotta go berserk. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of Bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage with the mainframe. Loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool. Don't play with it. Say, so what you gon' do?
Sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Prime time over grind game, over time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put a